Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I sat in my... No, it's actually, I'm lying. I've been sitting in my rig plenty of times. I've just not been playing any racing games. At least not of the sort of iRacing. Sometimes I just want to take a break from doing the same thing all over again. I think I've been pretty much playing racing games non-stop, or at least racing on a regular basis, racing and streaming on a regular basis. And yeah, I'm not sure what happened last week. I had plans to do more streams and racing, and I just didn't really feel like it, so I didn't. I think that's the luxury if you know, I don't have a schedule or anything. I stream and play whenever I feel like it. However, tonight we are playing well, we're playing iRacing. However, we are not doing a ranked race. This is a community race hosted by Damien Cross. It's a GT3 and GT4 multi-class race. But it's on a Wednesday, funnily enough. The previous one, which was the Alton GT4 and Mazda MX-5 multi-class, that was was during the weekend. So maybe that explains why the turnout is so small. Just over a dozen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 of us. And the majority are GT3s, only 3 GT4s, unfortunately. So yeah, no pressure. It's not gonna count towards anything apart from bragging rights. But enough waffling. Oh, okay, I was going to do some more practice, but there's less than a minute now. Well, I may as well do an outlap on this fixed setup. It's fixed setup tonight. And if you maybe can see from the standings, I'm bang in the middle. So yeah, there's a mixture of skill levels.
Go right.
Like Alex and Fleming Jensen are like, I don't know, 4K, if not higher. And they are over a second faster. No chance I'll be able to keep up with them. But the race is 80 minutes, an hour and 20. So qualifying doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, as long as we can keep it clean, stay out of trouble. So yeah, it's a fixed setup. Oh, okay, I can only use medium downforce endurance for qualifying. And can I take some fuel out? No, I can't even change the fuel, so it's qualifying with a full tank. Do we get... Qualifying is 10 minutes. Oh no, 2 laps, okay, at a maximum of 10.
Damien, did you know you set the endurance setup as the qualifying?
Okay, someone noticed. Yeah, endurance is only the available setup.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. Hang on, what's going on here?
Well, I've got 100 litres in the tank. Yeah, same.
Oh well, just qualify with the race.
I'm just going to double check it because I'm not sure what this means for the race. What about you GT4 guys? Have you got the endurance setup?
I think it's too late to change now anyway.
It's become a three-stopper.
We'll just qualify.
Yeah, I mean, you should still only have one stop. I think there's no restriction on fuel. It's 100% fuel. So when you hit, you have to hit earliest in the actual race, if that is the sprint setup.
There's only 10 of us in GT3, so it's not going to make a huge difference where we qualify in a in an 80-minute race. Like I said, this is just for fun. That's a good thing I've done many laps at VIR in iRacing as well as other games like AMS1 and AMS2, so I'm familiar with the circuit. So hopefully that will compensate for my lack of practice and preparation. It's not that long ago that I raced at VIR. Maybe 2 months ago or something. Okay, here we go then. Timed lap.
Green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
First mistake. At least that wasn't in lap invalidation, but that turned into early. Whoa. Careful not to run on the grass too often, because that may cost us and send us into the barrier again. Oh, no, 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 no. Then I overcooked that one. So this lap is a write-off. A lot of understeer though on a on a full
One more lap.
tank. A 46.5. Oh, was that an off-track? That's a shame. That will be a lap invalidation then. Hey, Dushta. This is GT3, the 992. There are GT4s on track, only 3 of them. So yeah, it's a shame for the small turnouts. I just think maybe for a Wednesday evening, not too many people are in the mood for an 80-minute race. I think it'll still be a, you know, a fun little race. So yeah, this is lap invalidation.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Even though that was a 46.2, 0.3 faster than our actual timed lap, which was a messy one. But a league, it's not really a league, Dushta. It's run by a guy called Damien Cross. He's a YouTuber with a much bigger following. And during the year, he organizes his solo endurance series. So I don't know if you caught the last one. It was GT4 and MX5 at Alton Park. But a lot more people turned up for that one. But that was because it was during the weekend. So yeah, maybe that's why we've got a smaller turnout tonight. But like I said, it's really just for laughs, really. No iRacing is on the line. Oh, I see that Fleming Jensen, this dude. He's doing a sort of last to first, and so is Damien Cross. So don't be fooled with me setting the second fastest time, because I'm really not that good compared to some of the guys that are starting further back. Hey, Gabrieli. Oh, that's probably just ignorance, Gabrieli. Like I said, I've not really been preparing myself for this at all. I said earlier in the stream, I just needed a break from racing games altogether, and because I know this doesn't count towards anything. I've done very little, the minimum basically, to the only practice I've done is just to kind of figure out where I need to brake, and I don't even think I've got my brake markers at 100%. But it's 80 minutes, an hour and 20. And the objective for tonight is to finish the race. Yeah, it's a shame that it's such a small grid. yeah, P2. But like I said, see the guys that didn't qualify. They're obviously doing a last to first. Damien, he's 3K. Fleming Jensen, he's a 4K driver. I'm not sure about Mark. But Alex, I think he's like, I don't know, 6K, something ridiculous.
The GT3s will now see that they have the medium downforce brake setup on, which for me would give about 16, 17 laps. So yeah, we will need to pit earlier than we thought, but hopefully still just a one-stop race. Hopefully the GT4s have the fuel that they should have done. Apologies for that. Just remember there is one fast repair, so make sure you use that if you're coming into the pit. There are instant points limits. 45x will give you a disqualification, but you'll start getting penalties from 20 instant points onwards. So yeah, good luck everybody, and have a great time, and I'll see you at the end.
This is a fixed race, Dushta. And what's actually funny about this, Damien got them mixed up. So for qualifying, he had the race setup, which had 100 liters of fuel for qualifying, and for the race he's got the qualifying setup, which is 50 liters. So But yeah, it's we'll just have to. Well, as Damon said,
One to go. Next time by, line up on the left side.
it should only be a one-stop race.
SOF is 2,451. Closed. Pit road is closed. Let's take opportunity.
I just my family just came back from a day trip.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
So yeah, my kids, it's the
Waiting on the final
Easter
car to
holidays here in Scotland. Yeah, they've got basically they've got holidays, but I don't. Like, unfortunately, I have to I have to keep working. So while they were off for the day, I had to stay home and work. Today I was working from home. But yeah, they're just back. So I just quickly said hello to my daughter. Actually, quick cuddle.
Catch the pace car.
Oh. Am I the pole sitter?
Looks that way, Barry.
I was waiting for Alex.
Alien strap.
Get ready. Going green.
Okay, I'm pacing the field apparently.
Pace car is off. Be ready.
Steady 100 kilometers an hour.
Green, green, green.
Alright, here we go then. So I think Alex is starting from the pits.
Sorry, Nick, I was right on the curve there, mate.
Like I said, he's like, I don't know, 6k or something, so won't be long before we'll see him. He was over a second faster in qualifying. But yeah, by default we are leading because Alex didn't take his grid slot. That doesn't mean that you can't enter the race though, it's just your car's then teleported to the pits. So, followed by Jim and Joe.
Where'd you go, Steve?
And Damien is already in 4th. Another quick boy. But like I said, race is 80 minutes. And there are GT4s on track, albeit only 3 of them. Oh, set it in too hard.
Left side, clear.
That's what you get for not practicing. At least we didn't hit the wall. Okay, Jim is leading.
Can I make this car?
So Jim and Joe are running the same paint scheme, so are they teammates or something? Maybe really good friends? Okay, see what Jim's pace is like.
Go on, Jim, lad. I can't take the pressure.
The next car's the leader.
So this is where I made the mistake the previous lap. So this time, let's not send it in so hard. Maybe it was the pressure that got to me. So yeah, this setup will only hold 50 liters. But I wonder though. Will it actually refuel to the maximum? Yeah, it will. Okay. 88 liters the game is going to add. Okay, an hour and 14 to go. Oh, Fleming Jensen is already in 5th.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 45.0.
Oh, no surprise. Alex at the fastest lap. Set of purple lap time.
Sorry, this didn't work for me. I have to do where you just ease off.
Sorry, Jim, what did you say? You want me to ease off?
Yes, please. Now you've got to deal with Fleming now, Joe.
Not gonna lie, that was a little sketchy through there.
So Jim is running blue and orange paint scheme. Very reminiscent of Iron Brew colors. Right, gap to Damien 1.6. But yeah, Jim is going fast though, because I can just barely keep up with him. That was an off track. Oh, it's my second one.
Oh, what happened to Fleming? Alex is now in P6. Yeah, he started from the pits. So the GT4s have showed up in my relative. But like I said, there's only 3 of them.
New fast flat for you.
Fleming got ahead of Alex again, so spicy battle for P4 between the 2 aliens in this lobby just now. I'm just an average pleb. Damien did a 46 flat.
The leader just did a 46.732.
Less than a second now. Damien is behind. Oh. Let's not do that again. They've got a better exit than us. Damien now in the slipstream. Fleming Jensen only 2 seconds further back. Oh, first GT4.
Car on your left. Clear.
Cheers, Nick.
Yeah, I can't go fast through them corners, mate, so I'm just holding you up now to let you go.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
Damien and Fleming side by side.
Sorry, mate.
Don't worry, don't worry.
I can't even change the TC. I did adjust my brake bias. Oh. I think my tires are overheating a little bit. Pushing too hard. Oh. Terrible exit. And this is going to hurt us all the way up the hill. Because this is pretty much all flat out. Yeah, you can definitely tell Damien and Fleming are faster than us, but we have track position. Courtesy of them not qualifying.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Better. Lots of dirt on track.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there.
I was boxed in. Where are you going, Damon?
On your left. Clear on the left.
That track didn't go where I thought it would.
Not sure what happened to Damien, but I don't think I cut him off.
Right, is that all of it?
There is a fast repair, so if Damien has damage, it shouldn't cost him too much in the pits.
Cheers, Chris.
Left side. Clear. That was your fastest lap of the session. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. The leader just did a 46.434. Car right, clear on the right.
Only a matter of time before Fleming makes a move. Oh. Poor exit. Good on the inside curb. Okay, the two aliens behind me now, Fleming and Alex. I might just do an undercut once Fleming and Alex get by. Nowhere to go. Oh no. Jim, where you going?
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear
After
on the
you.
right.
Alright, the two aliens are now ahead of us, so they can fight it out. In about 2 laps, I'll have to come in for fuel anyway.
You're now in third.
We went from second to momentarily first. Only maybe for 1 corner. And then eventually we were passed by Fleming and Alex. But yeah, those guys are much faster than us anyway, so it was inevitable. Shame that Jim lost it though, but this bit here, this right-hander that goes into the left-hander, very challenging in a, as I said,
Leader's gone off.
very
The
challenging.
next car's the leader.
I think it's because of the change in direction. It upsets the rear. The rear gets very light. Especially in a Porsche where the engine is in the back, combined with the fuel that burns off. So I've got exactly 2 laps worth of fuel left. Maybe I can use that to... I just noticed Mark behind us is closing in as well. 2 seconds.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, they're already eking away from us. Understeer is actually also getting worse in some corners. Okay, there goes Fleming for
The
fuel.
leader's pitting now. The car behind you is pitting. Okay, you're in second. The next car's the leader. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
So we're coming in for, I think it's just under 80 liters.
Car on your left. Clear.
Why's Alex go so slow all of a sudden? Okay, coming in for fuel. And fresh tires. May as well, you get them for free. If we are stopping for that
Don't forget
length
to
of
get
time.
more fuel. The lead is fitting now.
Just under 50 minutes remaining.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That's our tires done. Now just the fuel.
Yes, Rick.
Okay, go.
Despite only 10 in the class. And there goes Fleming. So he was the first to pit. But yeah, it might be a small grid, but yeah, still plenty to do. Oh wow, oh geez, this feels alien. The car is now a lot heavier than I'm used to. 80 liters in the tank. Cold tires. Coldish tires. Wow, the force feedback feels a lot heavier. The car is so sluggish. So Damien now. What? Oh, the car didn't want to turn. Wow, car really doesn't want to turn. It is heavy. Okay, I'll need a couple of laps to get reacquainted with this balance. Damien just under 10 seconds behind us, but he pitted early. See, there's not much speed difference between the GT4 and the GT3, really. I was actually worried that I wasn't going to overhaul the GT4 there, but I think he lifted off. But yeah, Fleming and Alex, they resumed their battle. We are, realistically, we're only racing was it? No, who was it? Jim? Damien.
The leader is running 46.478.
But Damien is running a little bit off sequence.
He's now leading.
He pitted 4 laps before us. Oh. So we should have enough fuel now for the end. Now during the first stint, Damien was really closing in on us, and I think he has a pace advantage as well. But I'm not sure what happened. He just turned left all of a sudden.
Slow car ahead. The lead has gone off.
Oh, Alex and Fleming Maybe a get together. That's the only reason I'm closing in on those two, because I don't know, maybe there was car contact. I'm not hearing any sorries or apologies.
Thanks, mate.
Jim, yeah. But Jim made a mistake just before Oak Tree, and even as you know as well, Gabrielli, in Amos 2, that left-hander over the hill
1 second.
is so deadly. The rear gets so light, and that's what caught Jim out. Oh, jeez. Oh, if I didn't... I could feel the rear coming around, so I had to straighten my steering. Any game, yeah. 18S. Very jealous of your seat there, Tines, the picture you shared. The Martini logo. So yeah, small grid tonight. This is a community event, this is not a ranked race. The two fellas ahead of me are 4K and 6K, something ridiculous iRating. I'm barely holding on to my 2K iRating. The guy behind me, Damien, who's now 8 seconds behind us, he's a 3K driver, and he will be closing in, so that might get spicy for P3. I just shared it with your famous streamer only.
Thank you, sorry I messed up a little bit there.
See, these two are making it exciting. Side by side. Oh, Fleming
The next
backed out of that one. So yeah, these two, the orange car and the black and green car, they will be having a ding-dong all race. I'm just a bystander. Ignoring, no, it's just to give you context to this, to the opposition I'm facing, because you're normally doing a ranked race. I would be seated with people of the same skill level, but since this is a community event, it's open to anyone.
Go right.
I mean, I'll try to race them, but
Training on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
it's like, you know, you going up against, you know, when Evil Noodle is like really on it and he's got like a second on you during qualifying. It's like there's no point in racing him because, yeah. And it's the same here, really. But I'll give it my best. I always do my best. But sometimes, you know, you have to pick your battles. Do you see a slowpoke?
It's me.
No, Evil Noodle's not a slowpoke. He's one of the fastest players out there. At least that's what I think. At least when I raced, I could barely keep up with him. But maybe since you've got you upgraded your gear, like with your fancy load cell pedals and all that. Remember when I told you, if you get too fast in S, you have to return them, okay? And I think we're at a point now, you're too fast for the game. So I'm afraid you'll have to return those Moza load cell pedals of yours, because it goes against your ethos, right? You're not cool anymore now that you're faster. Much preferred it when you were a struggling sim racer. Yep, indeed. Gabrielli says your load cell rights have been revoked. You're getting You're just making us all look bad now, Tenes. So.
Sorry, man, if that was me. That was my mistake there. Sorry, I thought I left.
Yeah, but
Sorry, bud.
you know the saying, it's easier to make a faster guy slow down than it is for a slower guy to speed up. Full of shit. Well, that's why I'm your favorite streamer, right? Okay, the only reason I can still see Fleming and Alex is because I don't know, they're just not sure why I'm actually keeping up with them. Well, not really. Alex is now nearly 3 seconds ahead. Damien, 8.9. Okay, let's keep an eye on that gap. Just under 40 minutes to go. Not expecting to make another pit stop. Hopefully the fuel calculations are correct. Again, I'm using the auto fuel function. Secretly 9K in disguise. But that goes against my ethos. I think if I ever reach 3K, I'll have to, I don't know, return my my wheelbase or something. Like everyone, you still haven't signed up, right? Have you, Tenes? Like guys like Gamer Muscle and stuff, they keep saying that the force feedback in iRacing is terrible, but I know I never had an issue with the Smurf account. If only I could afford a second account, I would have gifted you, Gabrielli, the second account. So what I've done in Steam, I've put iRacing on my wish list, and as soon as that goes on sale again, the 12 months, I'm gonna message and DM you the hell out of it, Gabrielli, for you just to sign up for that reduced price, like Kai did. And maybe we can do some. Is there an MX-5 endurance event on iRacing? Not sure. But how awesome would that be if you could do a team race on iRacing? So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my wish list. Damien is not getting closer, but he pitted 4 laps earlier, so is he maybe saving his tires? Oh, turned in too early. Oh.
Pick up the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
That was not really much of a cut. Okay, so the gap to Damien will get smaller now because of that slowdown. "36 minutes to go. We're still in third somehow. The guys in front started from the back. They were doing their first challenge, and didn't take them long to get into first.
The leader just did a
But yeah, like I said, going back to the force feedback. Okay, it's not really fancy force feedback maybe, but it gives me all the cues to let me know when I'm losing one of the ends of the car. and that's really all I want. I don't need to have the kind of the canned effects. I'm not interested in engine vibration. All I want is the weight transfer. I don't really need super. I don't really need to feel the road texture. Although, when you run out on marbles, that might be helpful, but only if the marbles make it really slippery. But yeah, I often see folk complain about iRacing force feedback, but I think it's fine. Again, I never used that either. Oh, sorry, the force. I think the iRacing force feedback is better. It's just such a subjective thing. I mean, like, even in ACC, I was able to feel, as long as I can feel weight transfer. That's all I care about. And I was able to do that in the ACC as well. But yeah, it's maybe not as... In comparison, iRacing is a little bit more lively, if maybe that is a word. Force feedback. But you know how you can actually test this, Tines? Activate your bloody account. And then you can see what the force feedback is like. Yes, Daddy. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in for this stream. So the second half is maybe not as exciting as the first one. Although Damien is still closing in on us. And once this fuel tank is getting lighter, you might see me making more corrections again. Especially that bit before Oak Tree. Kind of that right-hander that goes into the left-hander downhill. In the first stint on a near empty fuel tank, the rear was getting far too lively, and I think I nearly died a couple of times. People bash ACC for feedback, but I thought it was okay. Yeah, so I thought so too. It's always the same people that complain. I think, what's that called? Is that rage bait? Rage baiting. I think some of these more high profile YouTubers are very good at that. Even if they not necessarily agree what they're saying themselves, they know that they're going to...
Left side, clear.
You know, create a... get a response from many people who disagree. And so a lot of people engage and leave comments, and that's obviously good for their YouTube algorithms and stuff. Yeah, it is, and some are very good at it. At that whole rage bait social media game. But I'm not playing along. Tines is very good at it. Tines's next video is going to be review on his load cell pedals, his honest opinion. His honest opinion. Moses sent me these pedals for free for review, but they have no input on the verdict. Opinions are my own, etc., etc. Honest opinion of a professional sim racer. a professional esport athlete.
Indeed.
However, though, on a serious note, that would actually be a good video, Tines. You know, like, how long have you had these pedals now? Is it just under 6 months or over 6 months now? Because yeah, you've got the. I've not been on non-load cell pedals, so the potentiometer pedals for like since 2019, 2020. So I can't even remember what it's like. And it's like load cell is like all I've known now. But you have got more recent memory, and is it really more advantageous? I'm not too convinced. Just under 6 months, yeah. I do remember you saying you had to, and I did say to you as well, you had to get used to the different way of braking, not foot position, but more pressure. And I wonder, I remember you saying it took a while for you to get used to that.
No worries, mate.
But yeah, that would be a good video by yourself. While I'm yapping, I'm not really concentrating here, but Damien and Mark, 8 and 9 seconds. So I can't really take my foot off the pedal because those two, one mistake, one more slowdown, and then Damien and Mark will catch up to me. Just keep your line, mate. I'll find a way.
Left side. Clear.
Thank you very much. Impossible to imagine not having them now. Okay, yes. I kinda... Maybe that's how I feel as well. Well, it's not necessarily a review. It's just kind of like a 6 months later kind of thing. And I wish that I had done that when I switched from what do you call it? Belt-driven force feedback to direct drive. And yeah, and I was like, wow, this is you know, night and day, but to be honest, it isn't really. Maybe I just was caught up in that hype as well when they started, when direct drive wheels became more affordable. But the wheelbase I had before the Simucube, which was the Fanatec CSL non-DD, I thought that was a great wheelbase. Jim ended up buying that one off us. Until unfortunately it died, but I thought the force feedback on it was really good. However, the fan made so much noise.
Thanks, Steve.
Because yeah, it did become hot. And this one I've got now, well, now I've had this for like how long now? 4 years, 5 years. It's passively cooled, doesn't make any noise. Truth is in the middle, probably. Wow, gap is now 7 seconds. Okay, head down. Let's switch the music off. I'd like to attack my old lap times, but Amos 2 has changed so much, it wouldn't be a good test. Yeah, I suppose. It wouldn't be a fair it wouldn't be a, what do you call it, an exact comparison. All these different versions of the game. But what is your, how do you feel about your direct drive wheel tennis? Do you remember what it was like when you were on
6.192.
Belts? What's the word for it? Is it belt-driven force feedback? Logitech is the cogs. Oh, Damien is really getting close. Okay, let's just head down for a couple of laps. 25 minutes to go still. Oh no! Not another off track.
Left side. Clear.
Thank you very much. Logitech G, okay. Belt driven, yeah. However, Logitech isn't belts, isn't it? Is that not with the, what do you call it, the cogs? That's why it makes such a noise when you, or is there a belt in it? Thrustmaster and Fanatec were belts, but I thought that Logitech was the like the cogs or the gears, yeah. 6 seconds now to Damien. Oh, we've been showing Damien or dangling a carrot in front of him, and so he's probably pushing to get closer. And Mark is only 2 seconds further behind Damien, so is that Italian? No, that's 5th gear, not 4th. I can faintly see Fleming and Alex just going over the hill there. I can see Damien in my virtual mirror. Right, eyes forward. And this time the front is sliding. Good recovery drive though by Damien. He went off at lap, I can't remember what lap that was. However, the next one, the next community race I'm looking forward to, which is in May, is the GR86 race, which Kai will attend as well. Or Matt, as he likes to call him himself these days, but I can't call him Matt now because I've always known him as Kai. But yeah, that one is in May. It's 100. Is it 100 minutes or 100 laps? 100 minutes, I think. In the GR86. So yeah, that's the next solo endurance round. Oh, sloppy. Sloppy out of oak tree. He's going to say Ingranaggio to his colleagues. Okay, gap remains around 6 seconds.
Minutes to go.
Gap under 6 seconds now. Hopefully, we will still have tires left. But at least I know my tires will always be 4 laps younger than Damien. Damien pitted on lap 13, we pitted on lap 17. Yeah, but it's now under 6 seconds. Oh! Did you hear that sliding? Yeah, this is what I was...
I haven't.
This is what I was fearing.
He had a whoopsie!
Fuel tank is getting lighter.
He's doing it on brand.
And the car is getting more deadly now. Come on, Barry. You've been here loads of times. I raced Aaron Schmidt, Sebastian Borg in the Metal Moro AJRs here. I won that race. Oh, and I braked too late. Here at Virginia, I know how to bring it home. Oh dear. Okay, don't look at the gap, just keep looking forward. Hit your marks. No, it's a fixed setup. I can't change the TC. I can only change the brake bias. First GT3 backmarker. Oh, there's 2 cars in towing. Yeah, it's very strict. Damien says no. This is a fixed race setup. Can't even change the TC.
The leader is running.
Although, let me just...
0.351.
I'm not sure if in the regular GT3 fixed series you can change the TC either. I'm not sure. I rarely do the fixed setup races because they're so short. I much prefer the open setup ones because they are longer. Not because they're open setup, I don't know, I find in the sprint races that are only 20 minutes or so, people drive really terribly because they try to make up as many places in a shorter time. And I know that you guys, when you watch my 40-minute and 45-minute races, some people are very desperate, but it's worse, I find, in the shorter ones. Hey! There's Alex Maya. Hello, Alex. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always appreciate your company. I do enjoy a longer one. So Alex, did you manage to get a break from doing dad things? Oh dear, gap is now 5.5. However, 13 minutes to go. So Alex, we're trying to bring the car home in 3rd. However, I've got a very fast driver behind me.
Line there, Jim. Trying to move lines to find those extra tenths, you know.
New fastest lap for you.
At least, oh no, what are you doing?
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That'll work out too.
Does anyone have any spare underwear?
I lit up the rears there.
Afraid I used my spare set when the GT3 overtook me in the first one.
I could really do with some traction control now. Alerts. Hit that notification bell so you'll never miss another live stream.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Thank you, Nick. How many incident points? 6. That's not too bad. Remember that race I did at Red Bull Ring? I got like close to the limit in that one. But in iRacing, off tracks and car contacts all count towards your incident points. And car contact is like a 4x. I think I had car contact twice, so that was 8x out of the 14. The rest were all off tracks. Damien is now just under 5 seconds behind us. 10 minutes to go. I'm hoping that Damien is also suffering from this understeer, oversteer. Never had a DSQ. So
I guess you've got to slow down, Mark. I did. Good, yeah.
during the regular races,
Keep it up. We're in a great spot.
if you get 17 incident points, that's a drive-through. If you get 25, you get automatically booted from the server. So like I said, car contacts as well as off tracks all count towards the same amount of incident points you can get, towards the same tally. But for this race it's, I don't know, is it what, 45 or something? A bit more lenient in the community races. Four and a half second now.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh my goodness. That's a terrible exit. I'm cutting it fine with the fuel. Even with Damien pitting 4 laps earlier, maybe I've just destroyed my tires far quicker than he has. 4.5, so it'll be 4 seconds now, the gap maybe. I'll just come off the throttle at turn 1. So this race is expected to go to 45 laps. Well, after my pit stop, Alex, the gap was 9 seconds, so you halved it.
Good, mate. Alright, mate.
But we're always cutting it fine with fuel. Oh, too deep. Content creator tension building. Yes, need to keep you on your edge of your seat. Just under. I've got three laps remaining in the tank, 3.5. Lap 42 out of 44.6. So if Alex Alex, can you slow down? I might not make it on fuel. I'm just asking Alex to not make it to the 45th lap. Hopefully Alex will be generous and maybe not go too fast so that we have to do 45 laps. 5 minutes to go.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Okay, gap is to Damien 5 again. Come off the throttle. Early. Well, this is the tension, Tines.
46.116.
Are we going to make it? Oh, what's this?
Go left.
What's Doug doing? Taking the scenic route. Getting himself lapped. Well, the gap to Alex is 20 seconds. So that's not gonna work. However, the gap between Fleming and Alex is less than a second, so those two are... Well, hopefully they're slowing each other down. Another off track. 8 in total now. But yeah, I can't...
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps. Lap 43 of... Damn it, are we going into the 45th lap? Am I going to be a liter short? Demo is only 4.4. We're going to be half a lap short, guys. Because ideally this would have been the last lap. But there's a minute and 20 to go.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Damn it, so right about here we're gonna run out.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
I'm risking it. Gap to Demo, 3 seconds. This is the last lap now.
White flag, white flag.
So how can I fuel save and keep Damien behind me? An impossible task. And Mark is right behind them. Fuel 1.4.
Car on your left. Clear.
Zero 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, coast. The
car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 44.902. Looks like you're out of gas. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Barry, is that fuel, mate?
It is so. The guys up front went far too fast.
I've been fuel saving for about 45 minutes.
Alas, alas.
Amazing race, Mark. That was
All right.
Yeah,
There's the
that
checkered
was
flag.
just as close as you could ever want it. Loved it.
Great job. You did really well.
Cheers, Damien. I enjoyed that. Thanks for hosting and everything. Much appreciated.
Alas. So close indeed.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure. Let's use up this last half.
Nearly a podium. But yeah, I should have started
Damien.
fuel saving
Thanks, buddy.
much earlier. But yeah, to lose a podium position on the
worries,
final
guys. I've been,
stretch.
I just can't wait to watch you guys. Watch your streams back and your videos back. Always the highlight of these events is watching it back from your guys' point of view. Thanks everyone for coming along. I'm going to have a look at the instance now on my stream, so if anyone's interested in watching that, come along. If not, I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you, Damo. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, that concludes the race. Yeah, we came up short. Ran out of fuel on the final final couple of corners of the track, and instead of finishing P3, we finished P5. However, I had fun. Maybe the second half of the race was maybe a little bit tame compared to the first one. The first half of the race actually had a lot of action, not a close racing. However, yeah, that was round 2 of Damien Cross's solo enduro series. Good job, it's a Smurf account indeed, my one and only Smurf and regular account. But yeah, don't know exactly when the next stream is. I kind of like just yeah, I might have extend my break from regular racing and streaming. I think after a while it becomes a little bit too, you know, it becomes a bit too much, like preparing and signing up for races all the time, and I think I just need a little break from the regular. I've not competed in any races this season, this week so far in season 2, and the previous week either. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when the next stream is. Don't know when that is, but thank you all for watching. Yeah, and I'll catch you in Tenness's during Tenness's streams in the chat. So thank you, Tenness, thank you, Alex, and thank you, Gabriele, for keeping me company. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.